Alright, so in a recent video of mine, I got this comment, bam, and I said that if that comment got to 200 plus likes, that I would make my Cube World first impression video sooner rather than later. So here it is. I'm going to get jumping into this with a new game. Now, this game is in alpha, so it's still in its very early stages. A lot of this is subject to change. A lot more content is subject to be put into the game. And I have had a little bit of experience with the game, and I've seen it streamed for a couple of hours or so. I watched CoStar stream it, and so I got a decent grasp of the very, very basics of the game, but there's still a lot of things that are probably out there for me to learn. So I'm going to jump in with a first impression of Cube World, creating a character, and that's cool. It shows me the back of my character to start. That actually always helps. Why does it show me my weapon first? That's actually kind of awkward. In any case, there are several races that you can choose from. Human, elf, which actually isn't all that different from human. I just want to see if my arrow keys will do anything here. They will not. Human, elf, dwarf, and dwarves are actually kind of ugly in this game. Now, this game is procedurally generated, so everything you see, it looks kind of like Minecraft-y. It's a little bit different. These are voxels rather than the cubes that Minecraft uses, which are textured. Voxels are different. They're basically 3D pixels. And the gameplay of this game it's an action RPG and not a sandbox. So while looking at the world may be reminiscent of Minecraft, Minecraft was simply one of the inspirations for this game. The gameplay is entirely different. You don't go around collecting blocks and building things with them in this game. This is an action RPG, procedurally generated. Presumably, when it's at its release stage, it should have enough content to keep you entertained for many, many hours. And since it's all procedurally generated, it'll all be different for every player. In any case, moving on through the races, dwarves, orcs, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool that you can choose a race like that, and goblins as well. I think the goblin they're pretty hideous too. Lizard, I like lizards. I haven't seen a game that you play as a lizard class or a lizard race since the original EverQuest, where you could play as an Ixar. It's pretty cool. Undead, which is nice because undead skeletons just look awesome. I like skeletons. I'm kind of tempted to play an undead, but I feel like I want to play a human more. Then there's frogmen, so if you feel like playing as Glenn from Chrono Trigger, you can kind of do that because that's kind of how he looks like to me. And then back to human. Of course, you've got your gender changes, which basically just changes your eyebrows or eyelashes and your hair. That's all I can tell the difference between. I guess a little bit of the shading in the eyes. Females just tend to have more of a cute look to them than the males do. So I'm going to be sticking with male. As far as classes are concerned, you've got warrior, ranger, mage, rogue, and that's it. But from what I read on the website, there's going to be more than just these. There are classes planned for the future. Again, this is in alpha, so if we do run into any kind of bugs, then there's that, and of course more classes are coming, as well as more monsters and all kinds of stuff, I believe, from what I saw on the website. Don't quote me on that. Again, the link to get this game is in the video description, and the website has all the information of that sort. Now, I am streaming this game right now. I am streaming this first impression video. So if I do get snagged, if I do get caught up on something because I haven't read very much documentation on it, I'd like to give this game a fair representation, so I may be asking chat some questions. If you'd like to participate in streams like this, where I do some things like this sometimes, the link to my stream is also in the video description. Probably be a good idea for you to check that out if you'd like to participate live in one of these recordings or events, if I do stuff like this in the future, which I do plan on doing. I do intend on doing that. I'd like to, because it's a lot of fun. In any case, the class that interests me most is rogue, so I'm going to stick with the rogue. And as far as your customization options go, it's not all that extensive, but then again, how extensive can you get in a voxel-based game, right? So you've got Phase 1, Phase 2, which basically just changes the eye color. Phase 3, which is, again, changing the eye color. And Phase 4 through 6, I believe, change your skin color as well as your eye color. Actually, there's only 2 skin shades and 3 eye colors between them, so of course you only have 6 choices. Again, I'm not sure if that's something that's going to be expanded upon in the future, but I'm sure people would like to have more customization options than just that, but this is good to start in an alpha. I think I like the blue eyes with the darker skin. That's pretty cool. Also, there are my little daggers for starting off as a rogue. And for my haircut, I don't know. Let's see how many there are. Wow, there are a lot of haircuts. There's 15 haircuts that you can choose from. Whoa! Look at that guy. That guy looks awesome. This guy looks pretty cool. He looks like an older gent. Oh, the mustache on this one! That is an incredibly cool stash. Oh, I like this guy. He looks like an NPC. This looks like the shopkeep, like a blacksmith or shopkeep NPC that you would just run into in a town. Which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool to be able to play as a character that looks like that. Oh, you got Bedhead right here. This guy just looks funny from the front, so I don't think I'll be going with that. Definitely not that. This dude seems fairly well kept. Alright, so I'm having trouble picking a hair color, a haircut, probably because I don't like the hair color. So let's choose something that looks cool. I think I want a bluer look. We'll go with an anime feel, because like Strongbed says, you gotta have blue hair when it comes to anime. That's a decent look right there. Actually, I kind of like that look with the haircut, with haircut 1. That doesn't look good at all with the... Blue doesn't look good at all with any kind of facial hair. Except maybe that one. Okay, so let's do... I liked haircut 1. I'm going to stick with that. Alright, so there's the customization for my character. Let's give him a name. I'm just going to go ahead and type Exalamon, because why not, right? Great character. And once you've created your character, you can create your world. There's an option for multiplayer... Wait, what? Really? Let's click that, see what that's all about. Oh, so it's a separate listing of multiplayer worlds versus single-player worlds. I'm playing single-player, so I'm going to hit the single-player world button. Connect to server. You can enter a server address. If you or someone you know is running a Cube World server, you can play multiplayer with others. And in my opinion, that is how the game is going to be played. And I think that's how you're going to get the most out of this game, by playing it multiplayer. Just like any other action RPG, just like Minecraft, I think games of this nature are made better multiplayer. So anyway, we're going to single-player worlds and create one. We need to enter a seed, and the seed must be a number. I don't think you have to enter a seed, but we're going to. 64 seems like it would be the logical number for me to enter here. So let's try 0064. Let's go like a 00 agent. I wonder if the zeros even have any impact, or if this game will concatenate that, or we'll trim the zeros. And the world name will be called the World of 64. Alright, so off we go. World generation. And here we are. So here's my little rogue, and the world around me is generating. Apparently there's a lot of fog. But as the world generates, the fog expands. And we can see the map generating in real time in the top right, which is pretty cool. I do have my settings set so that I have the max view distance. So we got my little daggers. I can swing them. I'm looking around for cool stuff. Here's some ginseng. Let's pick that up somehow. Oh, you gotta hit it first. Sweet. I got some ginseng root. So let's pick that up with E. Okay, so it's E. Alright, so I guess the best thing to do first would be to hit F1 to open up your help menu so you can get a list of all of your controls. And this is actually going to help me refresh on all the stuff that I can do here. You can see 1 through 4 is to use abilities. And you see we can see my abilities down in the lower right at my hotbar down there. We've got mouse 1, mouse 2, which actually doesn't do anything until, because I'm a rogue, my MP works a little bit different from most classes. My MP fills up as I hit targets. So it kind of works like energy rather than MP. Rather than MP traditionally does. So as I hit targets, I'll generate MP, and then I can use that MP with my secondary ability. I don't know what that ability is called. I just tend to call it Mutilate, because it kind of reminds me of a World of Warcraft Rogue's Mutilate ability. But I can use that, which deals a hefty amount of damage based on how much MP I actually have. So there are my abilities down there. And then there's 4 other abilities, which I have not unlocked, 1 through 4. And then a hot button for your potions. As you can see there, it says on the keyboard layout, Q to use quick item. And then you can use Tab to select your quick item. So if you hit Tab, it shows that. And then you can use A and D to scroll through this radial menu of these extra little items that you got. But I don't have any of the extra items, so it doesn't really matter. So I don't know how to select one of those. I guess I just hit Tab again. Yeah, Tab again. Alright. Jump. F is for my light. Pull out your little lantern, so when it gets dark, you can see in the dark. You have your little lantern. And I think you can upgrade that. I think I saw CoStar do it in his stream, and I think I've seen one other streamer who had a better lantern or something like that. I'm not sure. I've only watched a couple of hours of it streamed, and I didn't 100% pay attention to every bit of it. So there's that. M for your map, which is pretty cool. The map is actually pretty sweet. I don't have too much experience with it. Wow, you can zoom way out on this thing. But as a new player in Cube World, since the game doesn't really go about teaching you anything, since it's in its alpha state, I think one of the best things you can do is open up your map, and then look around for objectives that you give yourself. Like, we've got a village out this way, and these crossed swords, which I'm guessing can be quests or objectives or something like that. I think you can go out there and maybe fight a boss. I'm not sure what all of those entail, So I think that's a good idea to head out to one of those, but there's a village out here, so actually that's where I want to go. You can move around while you're on the map, which is a 3D representation of the world around you. So you can move around while you're on the map, so you can get your bearings properly. And you can dodge with your middle mouse button. As you can see there, I've got a stamina bar down in the lower section of the screen. It comes into play in combat. Bam! See that 40-point crit right there? That was amazing. Pick up these wood logs and get moving. So that's about the extent of my current knowledge of Cube World. Most of this stuff that's going to happen is probably going to be new to me. Actually, I know a little bit more. Red names are bad. They con red to you. Con is like an EverQuest term. Old school. It means consider. Oh, look, a little doggy. How you doing, boy? How you doing? Why are you so tiny? Just why are you little? Look at you. Look at you. You can't really go first person in this game. You can scroll in, and the view goes right above your head, but if you look down, you can like see the top of your head. I wish there was a first person view in this game. That'd be cool. I'm going to avoid those monsters because they are pretty deadly. Red means that the monster could probably kick your ass. I think. I think that's what that means. I don't want to give inaccurate information this early on. So I'm picking up these flowers, and I don't really know why, but resource collection is always good. There's a human there named Wolf Cow, and he's got a blue name with a blue health bar, which to me means he's friendly. Yeah, I've got a talk option here. You can use better bombs when you become stronger. So there are NPCs in this world. You're not alone in this world. There are villages and NPCs and things. And I think you can climb sheer surfaces like this by holding control. Yes, but it lowers your stamina. And a climb option actually adds a lot to a game like this. I think that's really cool that you can do that sort of thing. That's just one of those nice little touches that adds so much to the game. Your character will automatically run up 1-block slopes, so you don't have to worry about jumping over them. I'm pretty sure that's bad too. So there are monsters in my starting zone here that could just absolutely obliterate me. And it's between me and the starting city, or just a city. I don't know if that's a starting city, because this is procedurally generated. So I should be able to jump through this... What the... Okay, that looked really weird to me, this alpaca. It looked like a lion-headed camel. Which... Okay, so jumping in and out of the water was no problem. Just out of curiosity, I want to see what the swimming controls feel like. This is pretty cool. I wonder if I should kill this thing. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, jeez, I gotta get out of here. They group up. They group up. Yeah! That's right, take it! That was frickin' sweet. Taking out those monsters, or those docile, friendly creatures. I did use a healing potion in the middle of that fight, but I think I canceled it preemptively. And apparently the way that you mine resources in this game is basically just to cut everything with your daggers, or your weapon. Insect guard? Okay, let's stay away from those. So a group of 3 or 4 blue-named monsters actually gave me a run for my money, so I've got to be careful. And there's another adventurer out here. This is single player, so when I say adventurer, I don't mean it's another player. But it's good to know that you've got... Oh, that's not an adventurer, that's an enemy. It's an enemy wizard, but with a blue name. That means I can probably take them. But I've only got 4 healing potions. I need to regenerate my health. Let's see if I can eat some of these pumpkins or something. Okay, you just pick pumpkin. You just pick them right up. Okay, so I've got those. I'd like to figure out how to eat them, but since I'm fairly close to the village, I'm just going to head over there. Got like a scarecrow here. Ooh, pineapples! Sweet! It's perfect. From what I remember, pineapples are a good restorative item. Perfect for this situation that I'm in right now. I don't know who owns these pineapples, but they are now instantly mine, simply because I happened to cross them. I don't know if I can get encumbered or anything like that. Are these things just gonna infinitely spawn here? I think I'm done. I think that's all the pineapples I need for right now. And I don't know who's in this building. Let's see. Go inside. I sheath my daggers, and my camera doesn't automatically zoom in, so that's kind of a little bit of an annoyance. There's nothing special about... There's nothing special about the drawer. Okay, not the door. I can close the door with R. There we go. And examine this with R. Okay. So it's kind of weird, because you use R to interact with some objects in the world, like doors, and dressers, and beds, which will also restore your health. But you use E to interact with other objects in the world, like things that you can pick up, or and such. You can sit down, just kind of chill out here. Awesome. Bring out my little light. It's cool, I'm just kind of chilling here. Oh man, I was once a newbie just like you. And then I made it here after killing some innocent animals. And now I know how to open my map. And open doors. Yep, just the life of an adventurer. Open up windows? I like that. That's a nice little touch too. That's pretty cool. You can open up these windows. Now, I don't know if my lantern actually runs out of oil or something. But we'll close that down. Anyway, I don't think there's anybody in this building. Pull out my lantern because it's dark. There's like no lights in the... Okay, there's that. Can I take that? That'd be sweet. Yeah! Nope. Apparently not. Alright, so if you notice there's a clock in the top right above the map. It says the temperature, the humidity, and the time. So it's 10:36 in the morning. And you can see there, you know, the time kind of moves by. It's an accelerated pace, but if I sleep, the time begins to roll a lot quicker. But I'm also regenerating health at this particular point. So we're going, I don't know, probably about 20 or 30 minutes worth of in-game time to sleep. Take a little nap, regenerate my health. Then I'll get up. And yes, night does fall in this game, but I don't know if it's as significant here as it is in Minecraft. I don't know if monsters spawn at night or what that actually means. So, there's that. What a weird way to set up your steps. You have to climb up them and then and then enter. Oh look, we found somebody. Do you know that slimes... Do you know what slimes like to eat? Pink jellies, of course. Yeah, I remember there being something, and I've only really touched on this topic, or gleaned it. You can tame pets in this game. Like other monsters and those alpacas and stuff that I brutally murdered. If you have the right bait or the right food for them... Nothing special in this pot. Nothing special here. Sit down on that. If you have the right food or bait for them or whatever, they will... You can tame them and they'll follow you and they'll serve as... sometimes they'll serve as combat pets, sometimes they'll serve as... Well, I think that's all they really do. I'm not certain. I'm not 100% certain. There's a barrel. Nothing special in the barrel. From what I've heard, nothing ever spawns in those. But later, I think they will be filled with... Or they'll have a chance to be filled with something. Which is cool. So anyway, I'm roaming around here, and... kind of at a loss for something to do. But I do want to check out my skills, which is X on the keyboard. So X. So here's my skill tree. Sort of like a talent tree. You do level up. I have an experience bar up here in the top left below my health bar. And as you gain experience, you'll level up. And as you level up, you gain skill points. And you can choose which skills to actually level up. You'll see here the assassin tree is a little bit different from the ninja tree, which has the shuriken attack versus the assassin's camouflage attack. And some of these other skills that you can put points into, I'm not really sure what all these really do. It's the intercept, pet master, climbing, swimming. These are all things that you probably want to know about your class. Ooh, sneak. That's pretty cool. You can hide in the shadows to camouflage yourself. Stealth increases damage, critical strike chance, and MP regeneration. Next level, your sneaking speed is increased by 3.64%, and your stealth ability is increased by 9.09%. So sneak and stealth are two different things in this game. That is good to know. I'm assuming sneak is... And this is me just making assumptions here. Maybe chat can help me out with this one. I'm assuming sneak is whenever you hold shift and walk versus running like this. I'm assuming you can sneak up on creatures like this. I'm not sure. But chat is on a little bit of a delay, so I'm going to let them come around to answer that one. And while we talk about that, or while they discuss that... Well, it says pumpkin here, but that's obviously a lie. I'm trying to look at my skill tree. And it's giving me the pumpkin tooltip. So let's move away from the pumpkins here at Thaldara City. There we go. Now it's showing me the correct thing. Let's see. Sneak fills your mana bar so you can use a power attack. Okay. Doesn't really answer too much of my question. Got 175 people in this stream right now, and I don't think many of them actually know. Let's see. Spiked Rose says, Sneak begins your stealth mode automatically and puts you into a slower movement mode. Also, putting more points into that increases your stealth link passively. Okay. So that's pretty cool. So we got some information on that one. Now, there are two trees, Assassin and Ninja. Assassins are specialized on sneaking and stealth attacks. Way of the Shadows, I'm guessing that's a passive. Each special attack increases your stealth. Stealth increases damage, critical strike chance, and regenerates MP. Versus Ninjas, who are quick melee fighters, who are specialized on evasion and counterattacks. And every class has different trees and different advantages, different abilities, different equipment that they can actually use. Ninjas are quick melee fighters who are specialized on evasion and counterattacks. Counter-Strike, I guess, is another passive. You dodge all attacks. There needs to be an S there. Dodge all attacks while performing a special attack. Elusiveness, each time you dodge an attack, you gain 25 MP, and your next special attack will be critical. I kind of like the ninja idea, because as a solo player in the single-player world, I don't think sneaking, which is generally more of a bursty way of playing in most action RPGs, or most RPGs in general, I don't think sneaking is going to be too advantageous, whereas ninja basically makes you a really high DPS fighter, which would actually be really useful in a single player game. So anyway, we got a learn button here. Let's click that and see what happens. I guess that's how you technically choose which tree you're going to be doing. So I'm going to select Ninja and hit learn. I got no feedback from the game on that, so I don't know what actually happened. Hitting escape brings up these little icons down here, and you've got the hotkey underneath them for each of your items. In my equipment screen, we can see that I have got 2 Iron Fists. We can see my current equipment, which is my Iron Dagger. 2 Iron Daggers, 1 in each hand. And then 2 rings. This ring increases my tempo by 1.3% and my crit by 0.6. This gold ring increases my crit by 1.3. So, 2 very good rogue rings. I haven't tried fists. So let's try these. And apparently I've also got a longsword, which is cool. So now my fist weapons, which I have equipped in both hands, give me a different ability. I don't know what this ability does, but I'm pretty sure we can go beat something down with it. Look how he runs, that's cool. I'm pretty sure we can go beat something down and figure it out. However, before I do that, I think it would be prudent to create some pineapple slices, because we picked up so many pineapples. You can actually craft these pineapple slices, which will give you extra health out of combat by clicking this button. Okay. Oh, apparently you have to keep clicking, huh? You can't just like shift click or control click or anything like that to automatically make all of them? That's actually kind of annoying. Okay, well, I'll make several of them. Chat is saying to hold it down. Okay, that's better, yeah. Yeah, you can hold the button down, but I mean, that's still kind of annoying. And I'm just making an assumption here that I want to go ahead and craft all of my pineapples into slices. I could also make ginseng soup, apparently, so let's make that, too. This goes an adventurer off in the distance. This one requires a campfire to make, so we'll have to find a campfire first. And you've got several tabs. Oh, these are different formulas of things. Wood cube. Requires a saw, but I do have the required materials for it, which is a wood log. Life potions. I need a water flask, plus 2 of these flowers to make another life potion. So we gotta find one of these water flasks. And we gotta close this, I believe, with C? There it is, okay. So let's look through the rest of the village. I saw someone running out this way. Thaldara City. Sorry, not village. City, apparently. I'm just curious what this well has in it, so I'm gonna go look. I want to know what my secondary ability in this, with the fists does. Let's take a look here. Whoop, I just jumped into the well. For no reason. Okay, well, apparently I can get out fairly easily. This is a building with a sign. It's the inn. Isn't Isn't that where I just was? I was in a room with a bunch of beds. I mean, I slept. Wow, it's so freaking dark in here. Wow, why do you run this place like this? What the crap just happened? That scared me. Like, seriously. I thought she was, like, gonna turn into something evil and then, like, try and kill me. I didn't gain a level or anything like that. What? Apparently talking to her just makes her play that chime. You look like an adventurer! Congratulations! Yay! 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 Okay, whatever. I don't know what happened, but I found her treasure chest, and it's completely empty. So that's sweet, too. You know what? Oh, cool, I can, like, get out of your own shop. Get out. This is my place now. Whoa! I'm getting out of here, man. There's like nothing but bad juju in this place. I'm leaving. Screw this. Screw the inn. Let's go see if we can find any other buildings that have signs. Shops, in other words. Or we can just sit down in the alley. Ah. Well, it's been the heck of a start of the day. Wait, what time is it? 7:04? That hardly makes sense. I feel like I went backwards in time. I don't know what that whole inn thing was. Is that where I'm going to respawn now? If I actually do? Well, I was going to say lose this character, but it's not hardcore. Decal, you are looking strange. No, I'm looking like an adventurer. Go ask the innkeeper. Ding-a-ding! Yeah! That was cool. Do you know what terriers like to eat? Waffles, of course. Oh, of course, terriers love waffles. I mean, that's just common sense. There's nothing special about these flowers. Get these flowers out of my face. Bring me special flowers. Let's go upstairs. Running around with my lamp. Why is everything so dark in this frickin' city? These people over here talking about terrier eating waffles and complimenting or berating me on my looks. There's nothing special. Okay, so there's nothing special in a lot of these things. I think most of this stuff doesn't have any contents inside them just yet. This barrel... Nope. Wow, this place seems surprisingly empty. For the trade district. It's kind of like a ghost town with like a really weird innkeeper. That innkeeper must be like a witch or something. What is this? Oh, it's a little tunic. Up close it looked weird because of the voxel. It looked like a little coffee mug to me with like a little opening. I don't know, whatever. Hard to explain. So this must be an armor shop. Or at least a clothing shop. Oh, cool, little potion bottle above her head. It's an equipment shop. My favorite food is ginseng soup. Sweet. Good to know. People are so friendly. Well, I have no gold. I have 0 gold, 0 silver, 0 copper in my bag. So, I mean, there's not much I can do here. And I guess I could technically sell pineapple slices. And if we see there in the lower right of the tooltip box, it says 2 copper, so these apparently sell for 2 copper. But since they restore health, that's something that I want to hold on to. Although I could just go steal more pineapples, couldn't I? I don't know. What do we got here? This is an iron longsword. No, this is my equipment. What's up with her? What is it? Oh, that's the vendor stuff over here. Okay. That actually makes more sense. What has she got? Cotton boots. Linen chest armor. For the ranger, though. Artless cotton shoulder armor. I mean, I guess I could do that. It would make sense before I head out anywhere. Okay, in my mind, let me tell you what I'm thinking right now. I want to go check out what one of these little swords is, because it seems like that's the logical next step. I mean, I started off in the wilderness. I made my way to what I assume is a starter city. I don't know if everyone gets one, or if everyone starts near one or in one or something. But I'm assuming that's a starter city, so I want to go to one of these next just to see what they're all about. I feel like that would be a good way to experience the game in a first look capacity. Why do I have a ring here? Or in a first impression capacity. Why did that pick up my ring? That was really weird. So I want to go out there, but I want to make sure that I'm actually prepared first. So I guess I will sell some of these here. What are these? Oh, there's a buyback tab too. That's pretty cool. No tooltip telling you what these tabs actually are, but I'm pretty sure that's something that they will change later on. Again, this is alpha, and a lot of people tend to play games in early stages when they're in beta, but a beta would be further along than even this is. So remember, this is at its this is this game in its barest form. But you can still pay for it and download it if you want to. Link is in the video description. I don't know how I feel about games releasing in the alpha state. I think Minecraft set a trend there, and Minecraft did phenomenally well with it, but I don't know if it's a good practice for every game. In any case, I'll go ahead and sell some of this stuff. It's a cool little sound to sell things. Okay, so I sold enough to have 16 copper, and I want the shoulder armor. Can I just double click or right click? There we go, I got it. Apparently it went somewhere. Oh, it went into my equipment slot, that's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this and probably just drop it right into my equipment. There we go. And hopefully it changed my appearance. Let's see. Let's get a look. Let's get a good look here. I can't really get a good look. Oh yeah! Yeah, I look pretty beefy now. Now I look like I'm gonna go actually kick some serious ass. Oh. Hang on, I have to run AFK real quick. We're back. I totally lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, well, there's a couple of things that I wanted to do. I wanted to find out what my mouse button 2 ability does now. Also, I just want to get a look at how my longsword would look. Can I right-click my longsword? I can. It just puts it in my right weapon and drops my fists back in here. So, this is pretty cool. The rogue starts off... Whoa! Dude, that's cool. I like that. That seems not roguish at all. That's freaking cool. Nothing special here. Okay. Well, apparently we have an item shop here. Let's go in here. Sell me things! I don't like hiking. I prefer riding. Okay. Innkeepers like to tell you, or shopkeepers like to tell you, look, a glass flask. I think I need that for health potions. Let's see. It's C to open up my crafting. Oh, I need a water flask for health potions. Now, I'm going to buy a glass flask here. Sell some more pineapples. I'm going to buy a glass flask. Buy 2 of them, because I can potentially make 2 life potions. And they should now appear here. So I'm going to go see if I can actually fill that up at the water. At the river or something. There's a boat, there's some candy. I don't know what a lot of this stuff is, so I'm actually just going to... Well, we got a yellow iron lamp here. I don't know what that star means in the lower right. But it looks pretty good, so... I mean, it's only 4 copper, so I might as well get it. So I bought it, and I'm hoping chat will be able to tell me what that actually does. I can equip it. Whoa! Dude, that's like so much better. I can't reclaim my... Why do I have my mouse cursor? There we go. So anyway, that's a much better lamp. I don't know what the little star means. Maybe it means it's like a special version of a normal item. But that was cool. Glad to have that. Now, I want to go find some water. A river off in this direction. It's actually kind of far. I'll hold on to these glass things, these glass flasks. And I guess I'll just start making my way toward one of these. Planet side style. I would like it if I could right click and put like a waypoint or something. Although technically that is a waypoint. I'd like to be able to close my map and then see a visual representation of it in world. But I know I'm headed in the right direction now. So, oh, here's a weapon shop. Okay, I've got to stop at the weapon shop first. What do you got for me? A boomerang. Iron longsword. Wow, this stuff is kind of expensive. I don't think I can afford any of this. Might be best to not even really look. Oh, something for 2 copper. A worn iron axe. Plus 79? For a warrior. A dagger. That's gotta be for me. Oh, 1 silver, 2 copper. Not 2 copper. Oh, that explains it. Okay. Well, let's get out of here. Whoa, man, this lamp is so cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go toward one of those other things. One of those fighting objectives. Rorik. I have my own house. Well, good for you. I'd like my own house. But I can't build one Minecraft style here because you can't collect blocks and stuff like that. So I don't know if this game's going to let you get that kind of thing. That'd be cool. Look, there's a saw, so I can make those wooden planks. My pig is adorable. Rawr! Better than a cow, I suppose. R, you saw. So here are the formulas I have. I think only the wood cube. Okay, I don't like that it takes you directly to the formulas. And it shows you all your formulas. I wish the saw would show you just the formulas you could use at the saw. But anyway, I've got a wood cube, or that I can make a wood cube from this log that we picked up earlier. So that's cool. Not sure what it does, but I've got a little bit of a crafting resource now. And how to close this with C. Alright. Getting the hang of this. Nothing special there. Off we go. There's a terrier. There's a kitty. I want to kill something. Let's go. Let's get out. I feel like I've done the tutorial of the game now, sort of. Not really, but I feel like I'm on my first actual bit of gameplay. Like the first mission. My first quest, so to speak, since it's an RPG. And here we found like a random camp. Okay, so here's a campfire. It takes me straight to cooking, which is cool. So now I can actually make this ginseng soup, which is better than the pineapple slices. Alright, so now here are my items. Where are my items, actually? There they are. There we go. I'm not sure exactly how to use these, but there's that. Actually, hang on. I do have to go AFK. Never mind, we're back, I suppose. Yeah, take that, cotton plant. Whoa, it's like a stab. That's what the mouse 2 is for the longsword. I like that. Nope, no go. Okay. Okay, the longsword is kind of fancy. Alright, so it's good to practice on plants and stuff. But let's find an actual target. Let's make sure we're still headed in the right direction, and we are. I need something like an auto-run key. That'd be cool if I can get that. I'm not gonna slice up a kitty. It's just not cool. I don't know why it's cool to slice up alpacas, but it's cool to slice up a kitty. It's not cool to slice up a kitty. Okay. Come on. Cotton. Cotton capsule? Is that the actual technical term for cotton? Capsules? Those look like adventurers, like fellow adventurers. Huh. Huh. Nope, those are bad. Those are nobalds. That's okay. I can take them. Let's see what we got. Ow! What's a caster? We know what to do here. Oh, I got knocked down. And... oh my goodness! Oh! Oh, the longsword is so cool. I took a ton of damage from doing that, but still, the longsword was like really cool. Once I maxed out my MP with my normal attacks, which weren't dealing a whole bunch of damage, that direct, deep shank that you do with this sword, it's not a shank because it's not a dagger, but that hefty, throbbing, massive thrust, oh my goodness, it's a red wolf, was enough to destroy my target handily. So, I don't know, a little bit of skill involved in this weapon. I like it. So we've experienced that. Let's swap out to the iron fists. Okay, I want to see what those do. It's got an icon of a kick, so let's try and kick something. Not a bunny. Let's not kick a bunny. That doesn't seem cool. Chat's like, massive throbbing thrush, really? A plane runner with orange name. See, these are the kind of things that you can tame. Defeat the ruler in Narcor Forest. Okay, so apparently I got close enough to my objective that I actually was given an objective. Which is cool. It appeared there in the right below the map, which is sweet. So now it's got something for me to actually do. So I guess I just gotta go straight into the forest, find the ruler, and kill him. Maybe he's like a goblin or something. But yeah, I was attacked by a spellcaster there and decided to... Ooh, what is that? Ah! No, it's an enemy dwarf. Red life bar. One's got a boomerang. Take out the ranged DPS first. Let's see what these fists do. Ow, ow, ow! Yeah, take it! Take it! That's right, eat it! Oh! Oh, a roundhouse! Come on. Oh, nice hit, nice hit. Boom! Bam! Yeah, buddy! Alright, so I'm not really doing a good job of dodging. I feel like I could get dodging, but it's mapped to the middle mouse button, and I can't find any way to remap it. I would like it so that if I held shift and pressed a direction, I would dodge in that direction. But instead, I don't know, you have to take one of your fingers out of their natural resting position on the mouse, which you normally have reserved for your, attacks, very important things. You have to take it out of that position to press the middle mouse button in order to evade, which is also crucial in a fight. And I'm reading in chat that some people use auto hotkey to do exactly that. Oh, look at like a little cave here. Hey, Belbo! Belbo the Goblin! What's up, dude? What can you tell me? I'm saving money to buy a boat. Right on, dude. Right on. Move about your business. Hopefully you're headed toward the same place I am. Well, there's a biter with a blue name. Belbo the Goblin. Evil creatures. Let's avoid them and head toward my actual objective. Wow. I'm actually pretty close. And these statues... I don't think you have to examine them. There's nothing special. Yeah, right. There is something special about these statues. When you die, you respawn here. You respawn at the closest statue like that. Oh, crap! Oh, we both dodged. Ah! And again! The roundhouse is sweet. Whoa, I found something. Battle-tested linen gloves, a formula for the ranger. I can just vendor that, actually. 18 copper coins, 22 copper coins. And here's a campfire. Ugh. Doesn't really matter, though. So I just took their camp from them. To regenerate my health. Chat is informing me that when it comes to those statues, you respawn at the second closest statue to avoid spawn killing. That's pretty smart. Yeah, because sometimes a monster can be right on top of your statue. This guy will just chase me down, huh? You want some of this, really? Wow, he's got fists, too. Stay down. I like the combat here. The combat's good. It feels good, as far as the control is concerned. Where am I going? No, I wanted to switch weapons. Leave me alone. See, I saw this... Whoa! That was awesome. He actually started drinking a potion as well, or started using some sort of restorative item. I like that the NPCs will do that. But I actually tapped shift in that fight to dodge, and obviously shift is not the right key. Okay, so I'm actually moving in the wrong direction now. There we go. Now we are good. Alright, let's go back to the longsword, because it just got that heavy finishing burst. But the fists seem good at taking on multiple targets, like this. Oh, there's a ranger out there or something. Crap. Ah! Drink, 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 drink. Drinking on the go, drinking on the go. Wow, that guy's launching fireballs at me. Or that girl's launching fireballs at me. Impressive. Gotta stop her from doing that. Dang, they're using their own restorative items. Oh, they got me. They had a ranger on me and everything too. So just like in most action RPGs, if you pull a group of mobs that's too many for you, then that's that, man. Oops, I don't need to do that. Oh, I drank one of my good items too. It's the ginseng soup. That was completely accidental, and I don't know how to get out of it. Oh! I'm falling. Okay, I think this is the right direction. Okay, so I'm still not too far. The longsword didn't do a very good job there. I think that's better against single targets. Fists seem to have fit my style best so far. Another caster, but he's alone. Or not. So the thing about playing a rogue is that you want to max out your MP, and as soon as you max it out, use your special. Otherwise, you aren't maximizing your resource. Okay, I see an icon on the map now that looks like a skull icon, like the boss, so that's probably where I have to go. Whoa, look at that thing. That thing's crazy, but it's a low level. I'm out of healing potions. That is discouraging. There's some water over there. I might be able to make some. But first I'll have to cut through some of these monsters. Some of these mobs. Hopefully holding shift will let me sneak. No, 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 no. Monster was pretty dazed there. Hey, a boomerang. And iron chest armor. I'm guessing that's not something a rogue can use. Nope, warrior. It's another dwarf. Let's be sneaky. What the crap is that? Lumdi. Oh, is that my objective? That's my objective. Okay, let's be smart about this. I don't know how to use these. I don't know. Let's fill up. Press C when in the water, says chat. See, I'm glad I decided to do this while streaming. Because I don't want to misrepresent the game itself. Okay, so here... Really? Just life potion is the only thing. No, that's not really working for me, chat. Whoa, crap, here comes a dwarf. He's alone, though, that's good. Oh, did you see that? I actually dodged his mutilate. about dodging the opponent's key abilities. Top right, they say. Oh, okay, I get it. I just didn't scroll all the way up. Sweet. Alright, so we'll create these water flasks. And then we can create a life potion. Or 2 of them. Which are much more beneficial in combat. There we go. Now they are mapped to my Q key. And those are the bosses. Or one of them, at least, is the boss. Lumdi. Let's go get him. Why are they in the water? I don't like that. Something's fishy. Get it? Something's fishy? Something's fishy? Fishy, yeah? Get it? Yes, leave, dwarf. Maybe I can pull that. Ow! What the crap? You are a jerk, you know that? I picked up a gold bracelet, +1. Well, time to eat some pineapple. What? What is it? A pig? Why? Is that revenge or something? Okay. Get up. Stop eating pineapple. Stop shoving pineapple in your face. Stop it. Let's go kill. Murder, maim, destruction, mayhem. Hurrah! That's 2 of them. Drink, 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 drink! Oh my goodness. That was incredibly lame. Alright, so let's see where we are. I guess I can just go ahead back directly over there. I feel like I gotta pull him out of the water first, because I felt like that was like my biggest disadvantage, the fact that I didn't have any mobility as a rogue to do what I needed to do. I hear footsteps that aren't mine. Found a coin, though. I mean, that's got its... It's gotta count for something. Man, my dodges have been spot on. I don't even know how these classes work, but it's clear that they telegraph their biggest attack. They, just like you, as the player, are classes as well, and just like my main attack doesn't deal a whole bunch of damage, neither does theirs. They've got to use their resource, whatever it is, against you, and seeing that telegraphed is important so you can dodge it. You don't want to just dodge random things. Alright, so I'm going to try and pull these guys out of whatever. I don't have any health potions, so this is probably doomed to failure, and this video has gone on for quite a while, so this will be my second and final attempt in this video at taking out those bosses, and then I'll bring it to a close. You, come on, with your shield. Whoa! I'm not liking this. I need to find an open area to engage these. Crap. Damn, it got taken out. Well, I guess I didn't even get to them, but that's okay. That'll have to do it for now. I hope this was able to give you a fairly decent idea of what Cube World is like. It's key to note, though, from what I've seen, I'll give you a little bit more from my perspective. From what I've seen of Cube World, besides what you've seen here, there may not be a whole lot else to it. I mean, you can tame pets, there is hang gliding. Okay, never mind, there is a lot else to it, but for the moment, the game is, for the most part, exploration, resource collection, crafting, and level grinding. But there's enough there to keep you entertained for quite some time in the alpha. I have heard it said, though, that because the game is in alpha, and it's got such... since the content is actually quickly consumed by most people who play it, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure, I haven't played it for a long enough time to say for myself, but what I've heard is that the game actually does run out of content fairly quickly. But the content that is there is really good. Plus, getting the game early lets you become familiarized with it so that whenever new content does come out, you're ready for it. It's something exciting, something fun to do. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the Cube World gameplay, and I hope it's given you an idea of what's actually coming. The link to get the game is in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.